Did you know that just one simple food eaten before 8 a.m. can slow down the aging of your leg muscles by a full decade? We're not talking about medications or expensive supplements. It's actually a common dish that nearly everyone is familiar with. However, despite this, many people simply do not include it in their morning routine. Recent studies show that adding this product to breakfast can help individuals over 60 maintain leg strength for longer, improve balance, experience fewer nighttime cramps, and reduce the risk of muscle loss by nearly 3/4. It is precisely because of this issue that millions of elderly people lose their ability to move freely and are forced to rely on walkers or wheelchairs. The paradox is that very few people are aware of the benefits of this dish. Many people, often without realizing it, only make things worse by choosing the wrong breakfast. Think about it. Are you weakening your legs every morning just because of one habit? In this video, I will discuss what to eat in the morning and offer 5 simple breakfast options that can help you maintain balance and confidence after the age of 60. Pay special attention to the last point. It might really surprise you. If you notice that your legs are getting weaker every day, don't just accept it. Age is not a reason to give up a confident stride, a sense of balance and independence. It all starts with what seems to be a minor detail: breakfast. We usually don't pay much attention to it, but what you eat in the morning can significantly impact the health of your legs. A proper breakfast helps protect them, while an improper one can, over time, cause harm. Nutrition experts are currently focusing specifically on this issue. Many people over 60 still don't have a proper breakfast. Often they simply forget to eat in the morning and just have a cup of coffee. Sometimes someone might eat a piece of white bread, but that's quite rare. There are also times when a person decides to skip breakfast and just drinks a glass of water instead. What happens in the end? The body starts to draw energy from its own muscles to keep itself going. The muscles that are primarily affected are those necessary for walking, standing, and maintaining balance. There is a study conducted at TUS University which found that older adults can regain up to 35% of their leg strength in just 8 weeks by starting to have a proper breakfast. You don't need any rare or expensive ingredients for this. Everything we'll talk about can be easily found in any store. It's just that you may not have tried these combinations before or eaten these foods at the right time. Next, I'll share 5 simple yet truly beneficial dishes that help preserve leg muscles, build strength, reduce cramps, and improve balance. And at the end, I'll share an unusual recipe that has helped many elderly people feel more energized, requiring just a small serving in the mornings. If you think that regaining lost muscle strength is impossible, don't be too quick to judge. You might be surprised. The fact is, after the age of 60, the body gradually loses muscle mass, particularly in the legs, and this happens almost imperceptibly. That's why, as we age, it becomes more challenging to walk for long periods, get up from a chair, or maintain balance. As a result, many people find themselves using a cane, walker, or even seeking constant assistance. What worries me the most is that muscle loss happens almost imperceptibly. It's not painful at all, and there are no fevers or cramps either. Everything changes slowly, almost imperceptibly. No specific object or action is needed for the prompt. At some point in the morning, you suddenly feel that your legs have become a bit heavier. Another time, you trip over flat ground and think, well, that's it, I'm getting old. Sometimes just getting up from a chair requires pushing yourself up with your hands. But it's not just about age. Weakness doesn't come solely with the passing years. It stems from losing strength in our legs, which is what enables us to be independent. According to the National Institute on Aging in the U.S., if nothing is done after the age of 60, individuals can lose up to 1/3 of their leg muscles in just 10 years. And this affects not only appearance or physical fitness. When leg muscles weaken, it becomes harder to maintain balance. The risk of falling increases, strides become shorter, and movements slow down. A habit of dragging your feet develops, circulation worsens, making it increasingly difficult to move. This triggers a whole chain of problems. The legs become even weaker, excess fat accumulates around the belly, and bones lose their strength. Sleep isn't as deep as it used to be, appetite is fading, and memory is starting to let you down. But the most unsettling feeling is that your body no longer obeys you, and it feels like you're trapped. This is most noticeable in the mornings. The explanation is simple. After 78 hours of sleep, the body is in a state of prolonged fasting. If you don't have breakfast right after waking up, your body starts to use not only its energy reserves, but also its own muscle tissue. This is particularly dangerous for older adults, as muscles recover more slowly with age. If the body doesn't receive the proper nutrition in the morning, the largest muscles in the legs will start to weaken even before the day really begins. As a result, a person not only begins to feel weak, but their metabolism also gets disrupted. Blood flow to the legs is reduced, leading to less nourishment for the tissues. This can result in cramps, shaking, tingling, or numbness. Sometimes it becomes difficult to simply walk or climb stairs. As a result, many elderly people, even if they don't have serious illnesses, become weaker, tend to sit more, lose their independence, and eventually find themselves needing help with even simple daily tasks. But there's good news. If you take care of yourself in time, your body is capable of recovering. You can tone your muscles, strengthen your legs, improve your balance, and say goodbye to cramps. The most important thing is to maintain your independence. To achieve this, it's enough to start eating right and on time as early as tomorrow. Next, I'll share which foods truly support leg muscles and what simple breakfast options can change not only your gait, but also your ability to get up from a chair and improve your quality of life after 60. David is 69 years old. In the past, he was a construction engineer, traveling all over the country, climbing slopes, navigating through forests, and scaling scaffolding, all without fatigue. Now, when he gets out of bed in the morning, he feels as though his legs no longer obey him. His knees have started to go numb. His legs sometimes feel heavy, and at times he can't even feel them at all. Waking up in the mornings was becoming increasingly difficult. The first steps felt like a struggle, as if he were trying to move something rusty and stuck. One day, he slipped on a low step while heading out to the porch to grab the newspaper. He wasn't seriously hurt, but he was more frightened by the feeling of gradually losing something important than by the fall itself. He had never really thought about how strong his legs were before. The changes were now noticeable even to his wife. He walked more slowly, swayed a bit, and struggled to get up from the couch, using his hands for support. Morning walks no longer brought him the joy they once did. At one point, he confessed to his wife that he had been experiencing frequent leg cramps at night. That's when she realized that it was more serious than she had thought. David did not have any serious illnesses. No diabetes, no arthritis. The doctors referred to what was happening to him as the face of someone over 60. This was their way of describing the time when muscles gradually weaken, especially in the legs. It's our legs that support our weight, help us maintain balance, and simply allow us to get up from the couch or rise from the steps. Everything changed after David fell one day, so he decided to figure out what was happening with him. He spoke with a nutritionist, watched videos, and read articles, and suddenly he realized something he had never considered before. The strength of his legs largely depends on what he has for breakfast. From that moment on, David started changing his habits. He no longer skipped breakfast like he used to, and he stopped drinking black coffee on an empty stomach. He wanted to rebuild his muscles, improve circulation in his legs, feel more confident, and be able to stand up calmly again without the fear of losing his balance. For breakfast, he started choosing the simplest foods. Nothing fancy, just what his body needed. Just 3 weeks later, he noticed that he was feeling much better. Waking up became easier, and in the mornings, his legs no longer felt heavy. The nighttime cramps have disappeared. He started walking around the house again, and then decided to take a walk in the park. By the second month, he was walking nearly 2 kilometers every morning without stopping once. Now he often jokes with his wife. "It seems like my legs have come back to me." By making just a few changes to his habits, without the need for a cane or assistance, David was able to maintain strength and vitality in his legs even after turning 60. Many believe this is impossible, but in reality, it's achievable for anyone. The key is knowing where to start. Now, I'll share 5 breakfast foods that helped David and are now part of the diets of thousands of older adults, aimed at strengthening their legs and improving endurance. Let's start with the basics. Regular eggs. This is one of the best options for a quick and healthy breakfast, especially if you want to support your muscles, including your leg muscles. Eggs contain almost all the amino acids necessary for growth and repair. The most important nutrients in the yolk are vitamin D, B12, choline, and leucine, which helps kickstart the muscle-building process. As we age, the muscles in our legs become particularly vulnerable, and after the age of 60, they tend to deteriorate the fastest. A study from the University of Illinois found that older adults who started their day with 2 eggs for 2 months significantly strengthened their leg muscles, leading to greater independence in their daily lives. Eggs have a positive impact on the nervous and muscular systems. They help maintain balance, promote more confident movement, and reduce the risk of falls, which is one of the major dangers in older age. Vitamin B12 in eggs protects the sheath of nerve fibers, allowing signals between the brain and muscles to travel faster and more accurately. This makes your gait more stable and reduces the risk of losing your balance. Eggs are an excellent source of iron, which is easily absorbed and essential for good circulation and delivering oxygen to the muscles. Older adults often lack iron, which is why it's essential to eat whole eggs without separating the yolk. It's best to do this within the first hour after waking up to maximize the benefits for your body. Boiled eggs are the best option. They retain more nutrients and don't require any oil or fats. To keep breakfast from getting monotonous, you can make an omelet with spinach or tomatoes. These vegetables are rich in antioxidants and magnesium, which helps keep your leg muscles in good shape. Starting your morning with an egg, not only gives you breakfast, but also helps your muscles stay strong. In just a month, you'll likely notice that your legs feel stronger. Cramps occur less frequently, and getting up from a chair has become easier. Another great option is oatmeal with added chia seeds. Oatmeal provides energy to your muscles in the morning, and chia seeds further support leg strength and improve circulation. Oatmeal contains beta-glucan, a special type of fiber that helps reduce inflammation, enhances nutrient absorption in the muscles, and maintains normal blood sugar levels. The body finds it easier to absorb the proteins and minerals needed for muscle recovery from food. It's especially important to monitor blood sugar levels after the age of 60, as metabolism tends to slow down with age. Chia seeds are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, potassium, and magnesium. These nutrients help muscles contract properly, support the nervous system, and may reduce the risk of nighttime leg cramps. If you spend a long time walking or standing, your legs can feel heavy and stiff. Magnesium from chia seeds helps relax muscles, while potassium improves blood circulation and delivers nutrients even to the tiniest muscle fibers. A healthy breakfast is very easy to prepare. Cook oatmeal in water or plant-based milk. 3 tablespoons of oats are enough for 1 serving. Then add a tablespoon of chia seeds and mix well. For added sweetness and nutrition, you can top it with a bit of banana or a handful of blueberries. It's best to enjoy this porridge warm, right after waking up. Many elderly people who have oatmeal with chia seeds for breakfast notice that they find it easier to climb stairs, can stand for longer periods, and experience less fatigue in their legs. Nighttime cramps often disappear, which means that the muscles are finally getting the nutrients they need for recovery. Oatmeal is not just a healthy breakfast. For people over 60, it helps them maintain energy, independence, and an active lifestyle for longer. Another product worth adding to your morning routine is a banana. It's often referred to as a natural remedy for muscle cramps due to its high potassium content. Bananas help prevent leg cramps, improve circulation, and support healthy muscle function, which is especially important as we age to maintain strength and mobility. It's particularly beneficial to eat a banana right after waking up. In the morning, our bodies often lack essential minerals. A medium-sized banana contains about 400 milliliters of potassium, which is roughly 10% of the daily requirement for an adult. Potassium is essential for muscle function, as it helps maintain normal contraction. If there's a potassium deficiency, you may experience nighttime cramps or twitching in your legs while at rest. This issue becomes more relevant with age, especially if you're taking diuretics or have difficulties absorbing minerals. A study conducted at Harvard University found that older adults who regularly consumed bananas had about a 1/3 lower risk of experiencing leg cramps compared to those who rarely ate potassium-rich foods. Bananas are high in vitamin B6, which helps the nervous system function smoothly. This improves the interaction between the brain and muscles, positively affecting coordination and balance. However, bananas aren't suitable for everyone. If you have type 2 diabetes, kidney issues, or are trying to manage your blood sugar levels, too much potassium can be harmful. It can sometimes cause spikes in blood sugar or disrupt your heart rhythm. In such cases, it's better to opt for a smaller, slightly underripe banana, as it contains less sugar and more of what's known as resistant starch. This type of starch is digested more slowly and helps keep blood sugar levels stable. It's better to eat this kind of banana after breakfast rather than on an empty stomach to avoid sharp spikes in glucose levels. You can add it to oatmeal, mix it with chia seeds, or enjoy it with plain Greek yogurt to enhance nutrient absorption and provide a steady release of energy. For elderly individuals without serious health issues, eating one small banana in the morning is usually sufficient. This helps to maintain leg muscles, improve gait, and slow down the natural loss of muscle mass. Bananas are affordable, easy to digest, and when consumed in moderation, can provide great support for the body, giving you strength and energy throughout the day. Greek yogurt is a fantastic breakfast option, especially if you want to maintain your muscle mass as you age. It contains almost twice the protein of regular yogurt and is much thicker and creamier because it undergoes multiple filtration processes to remove excess liquid. This yogurt is particularly beneficial for people over 60, as muscles recover more slowly with age, making protein increasingly important. While we sleep, the body can use muscles as an energy reserve, and if we don't replenish protein in the morning, muscles, especially in the legs, can gradually weaken. The situation is exacerbated by a sedentary lifestyle, poor circulation, and hormonal changes. One serving of Greek yogurt, about 170 grams, contains approximately 17 grams of high-quality protein, including the amino acid leucine, which aids in muscle recovery. In addition, Greek yogurt is rich in calcium and vitamin D, which strengthen bones and support the functioning of muscles and the nervous system. This is important for good coordination and balance. Probiotic yogurt is beneficial not only for the gut, it also aids in better nutrient absorption, reduces chronic inflammation, and improves circulation in the legs. In a study conducted at Maastricht University, elderly individuals who consumed 20 grams of protein every morning and engaged in some physical activity noticed stronger legs within just 6 weeks. Many people have also experienced a reduction in nighttime cramps and find it easier to maintain their balance. Greek yogurt isn't suitable for everyone. Some people may experience discomfort or digestive issues after consuming it. If you are lactose intolerant or have a sensitive stomach, it's better to opt for lactose-free yogurt or try options made from goat or sheep milk, as they are generally easier to digest. Try to avoid store-bought yogurts with added sugars and flavorings. Excess sugar can lead to inflammation, hinder muscle recovery, and raise blood sugar levels, especially as you age. Greek yogurt is best enjoyed in the morning, ideally within an hour after waking up, or about half an hour after a light workout. This way, it will provide maximum benefits. Add some unsweetened berries, cinnamon, or chia seeds to your yogurt for a breakfast that's both tastier and healthier. Thanks to its high protein content and excellent digestibility, Greek yogurt helps you feel full longer and keeps your energy up throughout the morning. If you want to maintain your leg strength after the age of 60, try to include salmon or another fatty fish, such as mackerel or sardines, in your breakfast at least a couple of times a week. Fatty fish is an excellent source of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA. They help muscles absorb protein more effectively, reduce inflammation, and increase the body's sensitivity to insulin. All of this is important for preserving and restoring muscle mass, and it also helps slow down the natural decline of muscle strength with age. In people over 65 who consumed fatty fish twice a week, the muscle mass in their legs was 27% greater than that of those who preferred red meat or did not eat fish at all. Their coordination of movements was better. They experienced balance issues less frequently. The risk of falls due to weak legs was significantly lower. Omega-3 works by reducing chronic inflammation, which is one of the main causes of muscle breakdown, especially in the legs. Salmon is a great example of such fish. It contains easily digestible protein, about 20 grams per 100 grams of the cooked dish, and also B vitamins, including B12 and D, which are important for the connection between muscles and the brain. The simplest way to cook salmon is to sauté it in olive oil for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Baked sweet potatoes, steamed vegetables, or slices of avocado would pair perfectly with it. This dish will be nutritious, balanced, and rich in protein and healthy fats, an excellent option for breakfast. If you don't have time to cook fish in the morning, you can simply grab some unsweetened smoked salmon, or if you're really in a rush, you can opt for a high-quality fish oil supplement. However, most experts recommend obtaining nutrients from regular foods rather than from supplements. If you have had issues with fat absorption, liver disease, or high cholesterol, it's better to eat fish dishes earlier when your stomach is still empty, and to start with small portions. It's better to choose fish that is steamed or baked rather than fried. If you feel heavy or bloated after such meals, limit yourself to 1 serving per week. In some cases, it's worth discussing with your doctor whether you need digestive enzymes. Fatty fish, such as salmon, is beneficial not only for its protein content, it also helps muscles stay healthy and recover more quickly, while supporting leg health and protecting against age-related changes. No matter how old you are, even if you only have salmon for breakfast once a week, that's already a fantastic step towards a vibrant and confident life. Now, let me tell you about the dish I mentioned earlier. This doesn't involve a visual object or action, so no prompt is needed. It's not a trendy supplement or an expensive superfood. It's a regular food item that most people probably have at home. I'm talking about sweet potatoes steamed with a pinch of Celtic sea salt. It's simple, but the impact can really be noticeable. Sweet potatoes are an excellent source of complex carbohydrates. They help replenish glycogen stores in your muscles after a tough day, or if you didn't get enough sleep. Unlike many common breakfasts, the starch in this one does not cause sharp spikes in blood sugar levels. As a result, it provides steady energy and helps prevent morning muscle fatigue, especially in the legs. This is important because when nutrition is lacking, the legs often suffer from cramps, pain, and weakness. Additionally, sweet potatoes are rich in potassium, magnesium, manganese, and vitamin C. These substances promote good circulation in the legs, regulate the nervous system, and help prevent issues related to electrolyte imbalances. Magnesium plays a crucial role in muscle relaxation. It helps with cramps, reduces feelings of stiffness, and supports a sense of balance throughout the day. When it comes to salt, regular table salt is significantly inferior to Celtic sea salt. This is a natural, unrefined salt that contains over 80 trace minerals essential for proper muscle function and the prevention of cramps. Unlike regular salt, Celtic salt doesn't cause sharp spikes in blood pressure. This type of breakfast helps maintain optimal fluid levels in the muscles, restores electrolyte balance, and speeds up recovery after workouts. A study by the French Institute of Mineral Nutrition found that over 90 days, participants who ate high-fiber foods in the morning, such as sweet potatoes sprinkled with sea salt rich in potassium and magnesium, improved their balance by nearly half and experienced falls half as often. Making this breakfast is very easy. Take half of a warm, soft steamed sweet potato and lightly sprinkle it with Celtic salt. Eat it 10 minutes before your main breakfast after a glass of warm water. This routine helps maintain stable blood sugar levels and promotes better absorption of minerals. If you do this every morning for at least a week, you'll notice that walking becomes easier, numbness and cramps occur less frequently, and getting up and standing becomes lighter and more confident. Many people are unaware of these simple self-care methods, but for those over 60, they can provide significant support in maintaining mobility as they age. Of course, a balanced diet is important, but it's not enough on its own for strong legs. By adding a couple of simple habits to your morning routine, you can really strengthen your legs, improve your balance, and feel more confident. Right after waking up, drink a glass of warm water with a small amount of natural salt, such as Himalayan or Celtic salt. After sleeping, your body often lacks fluids and electrolytes, which can make your legs feel heavy and unsteady. This drink will help restore balance, improve circulation, relax the nervous system, and reduce the risk of cramps when you start moving. You can have breakfast 5 minutes after drinking water. After breakfast, take just 3 minutes to do a simple exercise for your legs and balance. You won't need any special equipment, and you don't even have to leave the room. No specific visual object or action, no prompt needed. Stand up straight and alternately lift each leg about 5 to 10 centimeters off the floor. Then, stand on one leg for 10 seconds, then switch to the other leg. Repeat this 5 times for each side. No separate visual object or action, prompt not required. This simple exercise helps improve your sense of balance and enhances body awareness, which in turn reduces the risk of falling when getting up from bed or leaving the bedroom. It strengthens the calf and thigh muscles, which tend to weaken the fastest as we age. Don't rush to get out of bed. Older adults often stand up too quickly, which can lead to dizziness, unsteadiness, or even falls. It's better to take 3 deep breaths first, sit down slowly, and then gently rotate your wrists and ankles a few times. Such a smooth transition helps stimulate circulation in your head and legs, allowing you to start your morning more calmly and confidently. Along with a balanced diet, these simple and free habits can help you maintain your independence, mobility, and leg health for a longer time. In the morning, make sure to get some sunlight. Just standing by a window or on a balcony for a couple of minutes can be enough. This way, you'll get a bit of sunlight, which helps your body produce vitamin D. This vitamin is essential for strong bones and proper calcium absorption, which is particularly important for joint health. If you are already experiencing weakness in your legs or noticing that your muscles are shrinking, it's important to pay attention to this. Simple habits like these strengthen your legs and kickstart the recovery processes in your body. Another important point: don't wait too long to have breakfast after waking up. If you frequently skip breakfast, your body will start using muscle for energy. Even if you're not hungry in the morning, try to eat something small, like a piece of boiled sweet potato, an egg, or a little oatmeal. This will help the body shift from muscle breakdown to muscle recovery. Over time, you will notice that your legs become stronger. If you start your day with these simple habits and never skip breakfast, the tremors and weakness in your legs will gradually disappear. Now you won't have to worry about unexpected cramps. You'll notice the difference yourself. You'll be able to take control of your body again instead of just responding to its whims. All you need to do is take one serving every day. It's important not to procrastinate and decide, will you continue to tolerate weakness in your legs, or will you take steps to improve your stability and independence? Recently, you learned about 5 products that can genuinely help restore strength to your legs, enhance balance, ease walking, protect against muscle loss, and improve circulation. All of this directly affects how confidently you move, stand, and live the way you want. Moreover, now you have an easy way to support your nerves, bones, and muscles right from the morning. Just prepare sweet potatoes with a pinch of natural salt. You know about 5 simple and effective morning habits that will make your breakfast a true support for the health of your legs. You don't need any doctors, gyms, or special equipment. It all depends on your desire to start your morning differently and take care of your leg health. Imagine that tomorrow morning you need to choose just one dish to support the health of your legs. What would you choose? Feel free to share your experiences in the comments. It might help others. In the next video, I will discuss 3 popular breakfast foods that many elderly people often consume, thinking they are healthy. In fact, they can weaken muscles, cause cramps, numbness in the legs, and hinder the body's recovery. Don't let a poor breakfast undermine your efforts. It's important to take care of your health, not only in the hospital, but also at home. Starting first thing in the morning, pay close attention to your breakfast. Take care of your feet, as the ability to walk freely is what truly defines a full life. Thank you for watching this video. I hope our tips will help you maintain the health and strength of your legs, as well as your independence even after the age of 60. In the next issue, we will continue to share lesser-known facts about aging and how age affects the condition of your legs, topics that are rarely discussed openly. See you soon!